Our state is the first in the nation to make our voices count. Just 2 hours and counting until polling places close in the Texas primary. Welcome to News 8 at 5. I'm Cynthia Seguirre.
I'm John McKay. This is the first primary contest of the 2018 election cycle. So both parties are looking for any signs of a shift in power in Congress come November. Some trends that we're seeing: a record number of women running for office and a record number of Democrats voting early. The question is, will that enthusiasm continue through tonight? News 8's Damon Fernandez has been with voters all day. He joins us now live with much more. Damon?
Hey there, John. Voting sites like this one we're standing at in Dallas County have been busy all day. Voters we talked to say this is the type of enthusiasm they like to see during any election.
I love it. I was looking forward to it.
I want to see a more compassionate world, a more compassionate America. I want to see more progressive things happen, more people be helped instead of people being hurt.
Now, we all know there are a lot of issues motivating community members to vote during this primary. In Dallas County, if you're getting the Republican Party ballot, you have to consider 36 races and 11 propositions. Now, the Democratic ballot has 90 races and 12 propositions. We've learned grassroots organizers have had a huge impact in this surge of voters who've been getting out today and during early voting. Volunteers from both major political parties have been spending the day working the phones, canvassing, and addressing any questions and issues folks are finding at the polling sites. Now, we've already been hearing about some challenges this election day, including some voters reporting a few precincts opening up late, one site temporarily closing earlier this morning due to a school lockdown, candidates allegedly finding their names left off ballots, and precinct judges are also saying that they've been working through some confusion over which polling sites some voters should actually visit.
We did have to consolidate some locations, and so there's some people have been a little bit confused about where to go, and we're really apologetic about that.
Now, precinct judges and candidates say they want to make sure everyone gets a chance to vote before the polling sites close at 7 o'clock. Now we'll send things over to Collin County, where my colleague Matt Howerton has been monitoring one of the most controversial and expensive state races this primary.
Yeah, thank you so much, Damon. We're here at Allen City Hall. A lot of supporters still here, a lot of people still casting their ballots. Now, hey, what if I told you that two candidates have spent $10 million to get voters out here to the polls? Well, it's unprecedented, but candidate Phillip Huffines and candidate Angela Paxton have done it. And even today, the mudslinging did not stop.
Behind Angela Paxton's smile lies a world we never knew.
Why is Phillip Huffines running a negative campaign? To hide his liberal donations.
Paxton is the wife of Attorney General Ken Paxton here in the state. Huffines is the twin brother of state lawmaker Don Huffines, and a successful businessman at that. You've probably seen the family's car dealerships before. Both are battling for the state Senate District 8 spot, which covers about 85% of Collin County and a sliver of Dallas. This is a bruising primary that has GOP members split and taking sides. Huffines is getting support from business-minded conservatives. Meanwhile, Paxton seeing a lot of help from party members big on faith and values. Now, this race has become very nasty, very pricey, because whoever wins today has a great chance of winning in November. Like we said, an estimated $10 million already from both candidates. That's cash you normally see in U.S. Senate races, not here in Texas Senate races.
I've been involved in lots of political races. This is the first one that's mine. I feel great.
We're going to make sure we get our message out. And we've been talking to the voters. And when the voters hear our message, we are very successful.
I want to throw you some facts here, dug up by our own Jason Whiteley. If Paxton wins today and in November, she's believed to be the first lawmaker to have a spouse serving in a statewide seat. Her husband, Ken, who is the state attorney general. If Huffines wins today and in November, he and his brother could be the first twins to serve in the Texas Senate. In Allen, Matt Howerton, Channel 8 News.
All right, Matt, we're monitoring turnout and issues all around Texas. One place seeing some problems today is Houston. The city went to high-tech this election to get voters checked in. Polling places are using iPads instead of the manual polling books, and throughout the morning, some places had some problems connecting. Others had workers who were not clear about how to start them up. We're told most problems are now resolved. Still a little unclear on some of the candidates or issues. Our interactive voter guide, complete with videos, is pinned on the top of the WFAA.com right now. And as the polls close tonight, head over to our WFAA Facebook page. We're going live at 7 with political analysis as the results come in. And since early voting was heavy, expect in-depth discussion very early.
Dallas